God, you guys. What the? I don't think I ever did any of these guys' quests. That's funny. Oh. Alright, well, let's go for Medieval Highlands then, I guess. Help me, please. Morning congestion. What up, guys? Oh my god. You guys been having fun with this event? It's not like I've been able to even touch the event. I've been so busy. I mean, yeah, it's so fun. So I didn't even realize a bunch of the area biomes were covered in snow. That's interesting. I totally thought it was just Medieval Highlands. What are you saying, Chocolate? Hey, Erden. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Grim. Yeah, we're multi-streaming as usual, gamers. Figured I really wanted to play Path of Exile because I'm a psycho who's obsessed with it. But then I thought, no, I should work. I should get some Trove done today. I wanted to do this stream today, but then I also finally got to recording. There's a new free mount you guys might not know about on Trovesaurus. I'll have the video guide for that probably tomorrow. Pandoria. Okay. Is there a candy biome nearby? No, there is not. Hello, Doctor. I love this game. Yeah, me too, Chocolate. It's funny, lots of people seem to like... I had so many people like commenting about like the last stream saying how like, oh man, you looked so bored, like you really didn't want to do the event or whatever. Despite the fact that I kept saying throughout that stream, no, I was just like really relaxed. You know, like, like it doesn't bother me. I've been playing this game for so long, it's really no big deal. Hello, giant snowman, die. I don't know, I just thought it was really funny because a lot of people kept saying like, oh bro, you looked so bored. And it's like, what? What are you talking about? Project much? Hey, Croginator. Would I rather play Path of Exile? Yes, of course I would, but that's just because that game is so freaking good. Yeah. And I will play it today, don't worry. Oh my god, I didn't even realize we got Stubble Darbar. Yep. Wait. New pack? I've never seen that dog thing before. Did they bury it in the style section again? Yes, they did. Okay. Ooh, I don't like this mod. It hides my ability to actually see like what's in this pack. Ooh. Okay, well, I'll turn that mod off. All right, I guess I'll do a pack review soon then. I didn't know that there was one already. People were mentioning a new pack, but I don't think they were talking about that one. So I don't know if that just got added today or not. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just checking my mods really quick. Because if I don't do this now, I will completely forget. Which one is it under? I'm using the redesign mod, but I don't remember which one is the one that changes it, because it's not called shop. Class selection and store. Ah, so I lose the class selection one. Oh well. Fey Forest, okay. I'm still not the biggest fan of that Atlas mod either. They completely revamped Pal World. Oh, okay. I'll stop reading the comment now, Bobby. I'm kidding. You can double, triple jump and air dash. Okay, so they took stuff from what is it? Their other game there. The Zelda Genshin ripoff. I forget what it's called. But that's cool. The hover is in the top right of that mod. Oh, really? Oh. Oh, dear Lord. Why does it type it all in like that? It's still such a microscopic icon, I'm not, no. My eyes aren't what they used to be. But thanks, thanks Chronicle. I didn't know that that was there. I'm not used to that mod. Like, I like what I'm used to. That's the thing. I'm that type of a guy. I'm the type where if I go to a restaurant and I find like a singular meal that I'm like, oh man, that was so good, then guess what happens next time I go there? I order the same meal. I'd rather go for the sure thing. Neon City! Also, I don't really like all these fancy animations. It looks clean, don't get me wrong, but I kind of like the more straightforward, like almost analog. Because otherwise I feel like I'm waiting for animations. But that's also just me being a freak. It's really clean, don't get me wrong. It's very, very nice. It's just for personal preference, I don't know. The new pack was added today. Okay, so I'll have that video go up tomorrow instead, and I'll push the Sage Trovesaurus mount back an extra day. That's okay, that gives me 3 days of Trove stuff. When does the stream start again? What stream? What are you talking about? This stream, Erden? We're live right now. What are you talking about? Also, hi, Michael. Hi, Kerbo. This isn't PoE 2. Yeah, not yet. I will be streaming PoE today for sure. I just hopped on earlier because I wanted to change a bunch of things in my skill tree on my warrior. Cursed Snow Invaders. Oh, in Cursed Vale. Okay. Kind of weird, but whatever. Oh, I see, Erden. Like the stream didn't actually start live for you, so you had to refresh. Ah, yes. Typical YouTube. They've only been doing it for how long? This platform sucks. I know I shouldn't be like, you know, what's the term? Gift horse in a mouth? Something like, yeah. I know I love YouTube and the opportunity that is presented to me that I can actually work from home and play video games and stuff, but at the same time, oh my god, this platform just keeps getting worse and worse. Did you guys see the new, there's a new goal function. Oh boy, I can literally set a goal to basically guilt you guys into spending money, where it's like, I want to make X amount of money during this stream. Now, those of you that have been around a long enough time know I already have a hard enough time asking for likes on a video. And I'm never going to actively ask for money and donations. I very, very much appreciate it to all the members and donators and stuff. It means the world to me that you guys think that I'm worth that. But I am in no way ever going to be like, all right, guys, be sure to like the video and don't forget, we gotta reach those donation goals. It's just too scummy, you know? It works, and that's why people do it, and I get it, but I'd rather just keep my integrity and be poor. Thank you very much. Anyways, with all that said, I think we're done with those stupid quest lines. Find Cubesley. Yep, okay. Oh, right, I still have like that hub quest or whatever. Okay. Well, let's get some dailies done. Yeah, dailies, as well as I need to do those Christmas tree dungeons and stuff like that. Craftopia, that's the game, Bobby. Yeah, thank you. That is pretty cool though. Like genuinely, as much as I dog on Pal World, that's pretty cool that they have those mechanics in a game that's like Ark. And as much as I hate Pal World, I will say it's better than Wukong. Yes, Croc, we're talking about it again. The more I think about it, like, as much as it was a joke that Astrobot ended up, like, getting Game of the Year because, you know, that game was mid, at least it wasn't as bad as Wukong, and at least it won Game of the Year. Because I don't even know what could, like, what else could have even won, dude? That was such a terrible Game of the Year list. It was so bad Balatro was on it. A card game. Maybe like in a couple years when I become like one of those loser dads, then I'd be like, Astrobot was definitely my game of the year because it's the one game that I was able to play with my son. I'm joking and saying it sarcastically, but I genuinely wonder if it's going to change my opinion on things. Or make me more relaxed and less critical. I was playing this game 3 years ago. Is it worth playing now? Yeah, I think so. If you enjoyed it back enough in the day. I will say this event sucks for sure, but I'm trying to think like what would be the big noteworthy thing since you last played. Gear crafting was added, so that actually makes crystal gear like way easier to obtain for every player across the board. Oh, I keep forgetting I got wear these stupid hats. A man of many hats. I mean, I'm a little bit biased, but I'd say, yeah, Trove's in a pretty good state. It's it hasn't had a good update in a while, but that's regardless of like you playing, you know, over the course of years ago. Hopefully I can get these other stinking hats, bro. Ugh. Hey, Mimo. What up? There we go, guys. I've got all of the hat buffs. I actually forgot to make a video talking about the hat buffs. That's funny. Let me write down hat buffs. Because that'll probably just be a super short video. If not just a short. Except shorts suck because they don't actually end up getting notified for anybody. Play Balatro with your kid. Nah, Balatro is boring. If I want to play cards, again, going back to my conversation earlier, analog. If I wanted to play a card game, I would pull out a deck of cards. Which might be like an old boomer thing. I don't know, because I played cards with like my parents, and so like I really like board games and stuff. Like they're a lot of fun. The wife and I every now and then will play Bananagrams or Scrabble and stuff. Which Scrabble is one where I remember it being like so much cooler as a kid, but now as an adult it's like, damn, this game sucks. It's so slow. One game that's really fun is I think it's called Chameleon. And it basically is like you draw a card and it'll be like based on a theme, like let's say it's movies, right? And then you'll roll the dice, and then there'll be like, let's say 5 players have a card that know, okay, this dice equals out to the movie Titanic. Meanwhile, the 6th player, who nobody knows is the chameleon, doesn't know what the dice combination is, so they just have to like try and lie on the fly and pretend that they know what it is. It's usually pretty funny because whenever my brother and I play it, we always just like steal each other's words and like just immediately it's apparent like, oh, you're the chameleon. Like, I don't know. Social lie fun game. Like I think as much as I hated Among Us, I do like social versions of those types of games. Like I remember I had so much fun playing Among Us in VR. Because then it feels more like I'm actually like there and talking with the person. And then it's just lying, which I'm very good at. Or more so, I think is really funny. Yeah, I never played Uno. I'm sure it's good, and there's got to be a reason it's a meme, but... I don't know why I'm going into this dungeon. Force of habit, I guess. I mean, I'm just trying to complete my star bar. I also don't like all that crap in the top right of my screen. It's a small price to pay for the other extra redesign things that we get, but I don't like having a timer because it just makes me feel nervous. I'm one of those freaks. Yep, I don't have a clock in front of me. A lot of little weird things. Yeah, blackjack's fun. I never 100% learned it. I know there was a point where I got like super into it because we would, you know, play with our friends and stuff. And I remember a buddy of mine got like a bunch of chips just so that we could, you know, play until you're out of chips kind of thing. And then as soon as they started actually like betting real money, it was just like, yeah, I'm done. No, thank you. I just like doing it for fun. I've already had my bout with gambling and stock, and yeah, let's just say it didn't go well. And then I had a resurgence of that with Genshin Impact, and that is my one regret in life. Eventually I'll have the blog talking about like Scythe's gambling addiction? Not really, but yeah, in terms of like playing games with my son, I meant more so like games like Astrobot and like, you know, games that are like really designed for kids. I wonder whether or not my opinion would change with Astrobot winning Game of the Year, where it would be like, oh, yeah, I had so much fun on this one. I don't think it's gonna change, because when I think about Take-Two winning Game of the Year, like that was just stupid to me. And Astrobot was equally dumb. But again, I don't think Shadow of the Erdtree would have won anyways, because people were too pissed about it being DLC. And I agree. The actual Steam Game of the Year awards are going on right now. And guess what, Jeff? Stalker's a runner-up in there. I'm guessing they didn't want to talk about Stalker because of all the, you know, war. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, the Steam Awards are going to be like the real Player's Choice Awards, except unfortunately we're seeing Wukong win because of all the, you know, bot accounts voting for it. But anyways, yeah, exactly, Erden. So when you end up completing a dungeon wearing one of the hats, you'll see this buff appear in the top left, and each of the different types of hats, there's 5 different ones in total. You can stack all of the buffs. So you'll equip a hat, complete a dungeon, equip a hat, complete a dungeon, equip a hat, complete a dungeon, and then all of them combined will end up giving you more pristine snow only from these tree dungeons. So yeah. It does end up equaling out to, you know, making the event more bearable, I'll say. Not good, just bearable. The Fire Archon on Genshin is in New Year's Eve, though. What the hell's wrong with them? I know that they probably don't celebrate like anything other than their own holidays, but my God. Imagine that. That would be so sad, logging into Genshin on New Year's Eve. Good Lord. Hey MJ, hey Biscuit, hey Amy. Yeah, you know what? I'm curious as well what's Gonda on console or PC looking like. Is it finally back up to proper price? Still pretty low. It's still getting back up there though, as they're starting to ban people. Because they've been going pretty crazy with the bans. I do wish that they would actually resolve some of the duping issues before they would start trying to ban people, because, you know, it just doesn't really make much sense to ban a bunch of people that can literally just create a new account, because it's not like they're getting IP banned or anything like that. But, oh well. Hope Path of Exile wins a Steam Award. No, it's not going to, because unfortunately, Path of Exile released after the nominations, so it's just not there. But don't worry, because Path of Exile comes out of early access next year. That's when it'll win some game awards. I say naively when GTA 6 is coming out. We already know it's winning Game of the Year. All GTA 6 has to do is not be garbage, and it'll be Game of the Year. I genuinely hope that they do something more with GTA 6 than just the same old, but I trust. Even if Rockstar is a shell of what they once were, I trust. I'm getting all turned around. I guess I'll go this way. Any tips to leveling up faster? Start a new account after quitting for a couple of years. I mean, I wouldn't worry too much about leveling up fast. Basically, just grind. I mean, the quick tips that I would give you is the world quests, like at the hub area when you go into a world. Those can end up giving you a pretty significant amount of XP dump. There's also going to end up being delves, which are pretty much the best because it counts as like 3 dungeons in one. But if you're super lazy, you can actually just focus on grinding on XP day. A lot of times we'll have like XP day combined with XP potions, and then you could also have like an XP week, so you can get like essentially 3 times the XP. But yeah, it's a lot easier to get a class maxed out. Other than that, just for the raw grind, go to the world that is like the recommended level. If you can handle a higher world, okay, but it might not end up giving you the max amount of XP of that world. But you can get a class leveled up to maximum in, depending on the time, like average, let's say you're not using XP day, 6 hours. But you'd have to use an XP pot because it doubles your XP, and the fastest that I've ever been able to max out a class anyways, back in the day, since, you know, it took a long time to get us more classes in the game, 12 hours. So the XP potion makes that cut in half. Then if you're doing it on XP day, that helps even more. And if you're doing it on an XP week, that helps even more. So you can get a class maxed out in a day pretty easily. But that's only if all of that's triggering. Otherwise, just take it slow, just play, and who cares? Don't bother speedrunning. Hey Toffee, what's a good way to get Glim? Gold farm sites? No, what is a good way to get Glim? I always, dude, when I ever needed Glim, I always just farmed, if I'm being real, I just did the grass farming. But I know there's like better ways of getting Glim nowadays. It's just I haven't really taken advantage of them. So God, I'm spacing right now. Somebody help me. What's a good Glim method, guys? I don't remember. Also, hey Demon. And Mystic. On console, the devs nuked the 30-day patron passes since that was probably their main source of income. They nuked it on PC as well, actually. Pretty much everyone, regardless of if they spent money to get patron passes, I'm not kidding. If they had any of the patron coins, those just got removed. So I lost I used all of mine already, so thankfully. But a bunch of my buddies ended up losing all of theirs. Really dumb, really stupid, but you know, again, it's like, I just love how it's gotten that far, where it's like, the players are paying for the developer's mistake. Literally paying. So it's just kind of, I don't know, Trove's in a really rough state right now, and the devs just gotta like, I know that they're really undermanned, but I swear to God, like, come on. Just fix the damn issue. Like, yeah, I don't know. As far as like just farming Glim outright, probably just playing the game, doing dungeons. Like, I don't know, man. I know there's like a bunch of things you can loot collect for a crap ton of Glim. Also, I gotta keep my eyes peeled for a legendary hat drop. Nothing. Is there still duping? As far as I know. Did I get a new hat? No, I did not. Good lord. Like, they keep doing these major bans, and they keep resolving like, oh, here's one method of duping resolved, and then a new method pops up. Kind of stuff like that. I don't know. It's a really like I honestly don't know why they're even bothering with the massive ban waves, because people are just gonna come back and use the new method anyways. They should just resolve the issue first, then just do the massive bans. But the problem is that they don't end up having a way to actually like track each individual player, or maybe they just don't want to because there's so many people. So a lot of us that have been playing the game for years and years and years, who have accumulated a lot of items, are getting those items removed from our inventory just because they think, oh, how did this person get thousands of this item? You know, my case in point is they removed my twitching tentacles without even checking my account. So that's fun. Oh, hey, Mihai. Yeah, it has been a while. How you been, man? Hopefully life's been treating you good. Hey, Lion. Can fight me so I can save you 10 hours of pain. What? I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Yeah, sure. Oh my god, I'm still not used to any of these UIs, bro. Hey, Ernid. Yeah, once again, a quick reminder to lurkers, you know, multi-streaming Twitch and YouTube. So if you see me talking to myself, that's why. I used all my materials, so that's why I have so little things. Therefore, I'm safe from the ban. Ah, that's the big brain play. Yeah, I don't think I got the other hat. Let's try... Oh. Ooh, okay. I didn't know. Someone told me on the last stream, Flux just, or Fast makes it just instant open. That's nuts. That means I could do an unboxing video like instantaneously. And thus, there would be no content. Oh, I got you. Sure. So this is Lion, the absolute baller, who I've been talking with in the Discord a lot lately. And yeah, he ended up actually just getting these as random drops. So he's being an absolute homie. How do I give you Flux? Where is my Flux? There we go. Like that? I've never used that trading icon. These. But anyway, yeah, he's just throwing me these because he just randomly got them as a drop, so that's cool. Do an extra Yule log giveaway. Oh, I mean, okay. Anyway, thanks, Lion, for being a baller and helping me out. Oh, I already have the Yule log. Right. I forgot I got that. Like, just as a random drop. So now what do I need to do? I need the wings, I think, is the only thing that I have to actually grind for, which that makes it a lot more obtainable for me. So I appreciate that. Because otherwise, you know, holiday stuff on Wednesday and whatever else. Let's see. Oh my. It shows a little icon for the stuff that you've obtained. Okay. Ooh, gross. Okay. 150. Ugh. All right, so I think we'll be good in that regard. So how much do I actually need? 30. Let's do 40, 50 just for my brain. Interesting. I'm not used to any of this UI stuff. So then I gotta craft their clothes like a pervert. Why only 10? Oh, because I need bun feed. Ew. What do you charge for bun feed? Ew. Wait. Can I only craft one bun feed? You can craft 20 more of this item per day. Ugh. Ugh. Why is the food what's time gated? Oh my god, these devs. Why, dude? Do they not realize how bad gardening is? Like, why is that the one item that's like time gated? That's so bad. That's so bad. Oh my god. That means, wait, so how many of this would I need then? It's one per, so ugh. This is all overkill. I think I need like So I need 110, 120, I think. Yeah, sure, Lion, one sec. Thank God I'm getting hooked up, because, oh my God, it's not worth it, bro. Like, I'm not going to end up like, oh, I'm not going to get back into gardening, and I sure as hell ain't going to end up buying it from, like, people that are overcharging. My God. Such a terrible event. One glim? Okay, if I can find it. How does this work? I've never, like, there we go. Sick. Thanks, man. Genuinely. Oh my God. Yeah, Lion is a freak who plays this game nonstop on, like, he's just, yeah. He ended up, like, getting, how much was it, Lion? Like, over 1 million, what? I don't need the eyes. He gardened like 1 million zillion items or something. It was insane. Like, he was showing me when we were on the Discord. I don't need any of this crap, but thanks, man. Cool. Thanks for the garbage. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I know you can buy the bun feed, but it's just so expensive. Yeah, Lion. Also for the whatever that stupid. Hello? Bro, what's happening to my video game right now? Okay. I've never seen that before. Jeez. Okay, anyways, let's get back to business. I think I just throw them in here, right? I hope so. What if you just throw them in, like, any biome? Does it screw you over? That'd be fun. There we go. Let's just put them all on top of each other. Cause more lag to the server overall. Wish that they would die or something, but... Oh my God. Yeah, if you guys start actually farming bun feed yourself, you can make like a crap ton of flux out of it. That's what a lot of people actually do. Got the gardening badge in KNE day. I don't, oh, in 1 day. Yikes. Freak. Lion's playing a different game. he's playing the big game here. What mods are you using? I have all of them listed in my Discord so that I don't have to keep making updated videos and stuff. I have a Trove mods channel in my Discord that I've updated with all of the mods. Otherwise, for the most part, the UI mods that you're seeing are the redesign mods. What does this do, by the way? Refreshes any active Snowfest favor effects. What? What does that mean? That sounds like a Path of Exile description where it makes no sense. Whoops. I needed 100, I think. This is going to be pain. Best way to get Astral Echoes. Yeah, Lion just does like a crap ton of ships. That's the big thing that he does. He's always hosting ship parties. The hat effects get refreshed with that. Why would you want to do that though? Oh, like it refreshes the buff so I don't have to keep reapplying it. Okay, but what? Okay, but I could just go into a dungeon. That's weird. Why is it not? Oh, dark blue, 100. Okay. Hey Franklin, how's PoE2 going? Oh, it's going good, dude. I will admit I hate the Endgame. It's just not my favorite. I since have swapped to a warrior and I've been really enjoying it. Not enough inventory space. Okay. Oh my god. All right, Lion, you were saying people actually buy blocks? Oh. Well, I guess I can just do per unit. Sure. I have thousands of blocks anyways. I may as well just sell them. Nobody even wants green. That's fun. Oh, I see. It's just lagging. I did it too fast. Bro, wow, this is so worth it. Oh my god. Whoa. It's dark blue, right? I hope so. Game? There we go. Best way to gain XP. I mean, I guess I did mention it earlier, but I did leave out the fact that you can just do ships. Doing the daily quests, like for the NPCs in a world, that gives a pretty big chunk of XP. Make sure that you log in on XP day. If you miss every other day of the week, it doesn't really matter. And then there's also going to end up being just other world quests and the Neonopolis. Delves are really, really good. But then otherwise just farming normal dungeons within the world that's recommended to you. In the last month, I think I haven't farmed more than 10 boxes of any type. Nice. Farmed 20k cosmic gem boxes in the past week. Oh, right, because you were saying you were out of cosmic dust for some reason. I mean, I guess that would happen if you're not farming geode. That's the one dust type I have too much of. But that also is just like, yikes. That's like that just puts it into perspective that like how expensive it is to upgrade your gems, and then they're still gonna add mystic gems. Like, what? They seriously, like, this event is like a whole explains the Trove development cycle in a nutshell. They want you to no life this game, and it's just, it doesn't make any sense. I did not cover the new pack, Noberto. It just came out today, so I'll have a video covering that tomorrow, because I'll record that today. I'll get it ready for tomorrow. This way I'm not in a super rush to get it out today. Because today is just going to be this stream. I'll make it go public after I'm done, just because I don't have time to wait for it to process. And then I'm going to probably swap onto Path of Exile 2, if I'm being perfectly honest. So lots of streaming today. Been busy with life stuff, holiday stuff. Wednesday, you know, I got the big old family dinner and everything. All right, this should cover the badges, I think. And then I'm gonna need all the other stupid stuff, the pristine snow, but at least I'll be able to get a gauge for how much I need. Thanks for the compliments, man. I hope you can finish the event quickly now. Yeah, I mean, thank you for helping me out, Lion, like legit. You, in a way, like, you remind me when I was like no-lifing Trove, like hardcore playing Trove nonstop, except you're like so, I don't know if you're like Zoomer or something. I don't know how old you are, but like, I couldn't fathom having like multi-accounts. Actually, I say that, but there was, no. And back in the day, I did multi-account. not with Trove, like long before I did YouTube. I just remember, like, yeah, I was trying to be efficient in MMOs, and I would do that too. But now it's like, no, I don't have the time for that. I don't have the patience for that, and I don't care. To me, it's like I want to play the game rather than try to be efficient. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I need to specifically go for present dungeons and tree dungeons. I can't get distracted. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna grab a drink. Fact, you know what? I'm going to spoil myself today, and I'm going to have a zero sugar Pepsi instead of Zevia, which is the worst soda pop I've ever had in my life. But we bought a crap ton of it from Costco because we thought, oh, this will be okay for my wife to drink. And we hate it. It's terrible. But it makes Pepsi Zero be like, it actually tastes like God tier in comparison. Hey, Scooby. Oh, I see. You were trying to get a second set of Chaos Gems, or Cosmic Gems, sorry. Because you didn't want to keep re-rolling them. Yeah, I feel that. Wait, that was the boss? Why was he on the roof? Oh no, he was Santa Claus and I killed him. Oh well. Call me Tim Allen. No one will understand that reference. There's this old show. This will be a little bit of a peek into my psyche, because you know how I have like a really dark sense of humor. There's this old movie, God, what's it called? The Santa Claus or something? I don't know. It's Tim Allen, and Santa Claus is on his roof. He thinks he's an intruder, so he yells at him, and then Santa falls off the roof. And I remember being a little kid and forcing... I was watching it with my mom and I forced her to keep rewinding over and over again because I thought Santa falling off the roof and dying was so funny. It's not funny now. It was just like I was a little kid, but it was just, yeah, that's good. Okay, focus on dungeons. Yes, laser focus. Come on, stop getting distracted. Wednesday is my birthday if it's Christmas, right? Is Christmas on Wednesday, Mihai? I just know that's when we're doing our family dinner. But either way, happy early birthmas. There, then, yeah, then you actually get, I always call it a birth miss because, you know, Christmas birthday. So there you go. Yeah, my wife's got, her birthday is on New Year Eve, December 30th. So she always, you know, her family used to pile her birthday in with like the New Year stuff. So we always try to do something extra special. Oops, where am I going? I got distracted. Stop getting distracted by things. Do I need to kill? No, I don't need any more snowmen, so that's good. Actually, that snowman resource was way easier to obtain than I thought it would be. And alive. Hey, Sean. What up? I wonder if my noise gate just muted that. No! I don't even know why I still do the Jade Clover Tome, but I do. Don't ask me why. Also, hey, whereas... Hey, Slim. Hey, anybody else who I might have missed? I'm sorry if I did. Hopefully you all got some crazy holiday plans and funness. A lot of people on our Discord are flying out to family for the holidays. Guess I take for granted the fact that we're all so close by with my family. I mean, except for my cousins, which I do miss them. But they're all too far apart, and it's like, bro, we're not all flying out. Screw that. It's too expensive. Where is... There it is. Or sorry, not Christmas, guys, right? It's, I don't know, the holidays. Or Futurama put it best with Xmas. By the way, your blocks sold. That's funny. Why did you buy all of them? Oh, but the primal ones didn't. Ooh! I need the mod that lets me claim everything. Prime block colors didn't bother selling, so it's all the weirder ones. I see. That's funny. We got a white elephant sort of thing this Christmas. My household has a 3D printer. So that's how that's gonna go. What? I don't know if you know what the term white elephant means, Crocinator. Like what? You mean you're gonna 3D print presents? Because that's actually pretty cool. But isn't that like more expensive depending on the ink that you're using or whatever? No, a white elephant is, that's more like an elephant in the room. That's where that terminology comes from, where it's like something that nobody wants to talk about, but everyone's aware of, and it's usually something very negative. Maybe that's what you meant, but I just don't understand the context. Is it even worth doing the present dungeons for the pristine? Or should I just focus on tree dungeons? It feels like it's just more efficient to do the trees. Oh, okay, so it is a cheap ink. Yeah, I don't know anything about 3D printers. I just know they used to be like expensive. That's just what I heard. Oh, right, because if you want it like colored, right? I think that's where it becomes problematic. Don't do presents unless you need more hats. Oh, right. Yeah, I do need the hats, so I may as well. Yeah. Okay. The mods that I'm using, Scoob, I already mentioned, like, in my Discord, you don't have to, like, join and talk to people or anything, that's fine, but I have a Trove mod channel, and that, help me, and that has all of the mods, and I can just update it very easily without having to constantly make, like, updated videos talking about it and stuff. But most of the mods that you're probably noticing are the redesign mods. It's basically just HUD stuff. Like there's the, I think it's redesign info for the item per hour tracker. Just because the item per hour tracker is out of date. This one's like a lot cleaner, and I like how it's all color coded. Like you can see the quests in the top right as well. Really nice. I do still wish that I could kind of do some UI scaling. Like there was a config, Lion led me onto all of this stuff. There was a config for the item per hour that made it bigger, but I wish I could make everything bigger without scaling up my whole UI, if that makes sense, because the scaling is like really bad for a lot of things. Hello, Dungeons, where are you? Battle.net email. No. You're cooked, Blizzard, okay? You're cooked. That's the term that the kids use, right? even though cooked is a positive thing. Chat froze for me for some reason. Nice. Let me also... I love that there's a loot collector in the hub area now. So nice. Hey, Mystery. Stop! Oh, so there are colors for the 3D printer. Okay. The plastic material we use for printing things, or we're making gifts out of them. We made a pickle Nicolas Cage ornament and a Danny DeVito. That's the thing, man. Like, because 3D printing would be like so cool now. And the thing is, because I still remember when it first came out and, you know, nobody had blueprints for anything. But now that the internet's had time to go crazy, like, I think about like how much money I spent on all the crap that's behind me that isn't even in the camera frame, by the way. If I could ever afford it, I would get a wider lens so that more of my background could be shown. But, you know, with all my Dragon Ball figures and all that stuff. And I just think like, damn, dude, if I had a 3D printer, I mean, obviously it would be more expensive to buy a 3D printer and all of that stuff. But it's like nowadays, like, you kids these days, you don't realize how good you got it. 3D printer just to create your own, like, figurines. I don't think, does it work for like moving parts? Could you use it to create like toys, or is it literally just like a figurine or something that would stay still? That's where I would figure its strong suit is. No, I've seen people do mechanical parts. That's right. Like, what was it? I saw a video someone made like a mechanical pinky finger for someone that didn't have a pinky. Pretty cool stuff. What I would want, the toys that I was absolutely obsessed with. Okay, the little bit of a story here. I was a bit of a weirdo as a kid where anytime I would get like a new toy or something, I would unbox it, I would play with it, but then I would keep the box and put it back in the box after I was done playing with it. So I actually still have a whole bunch of like super old, like really expensive toys, but they've all been opened. So it kind of, you know, defeats the whole purpose of like the value of them. Cause obviously I wasn't thinking about any of that, but, there was a point where we ended up having, this neighbor moved out and they ended up giving us all their like, magic cards and whatever else. And so we went down to the pawn shop and sold them all for, I think it was like $60 or something, which frustrated me because it meant that if we sold it for $60, they're gonna sell it for $300. But whatever, it was just taking up storage space anyways. But it was kind of a cool blast from the past going to that shop because I haven't gone to one of those types of stores in years, and they had a lot of these. Whoops, I'm getting distracted. They have a lot of these old toys and Transformers and stuff like that, right? Beast Wars in particular was one of my favorite shows growing up. And so I have like almost all of the figurines. And I just remember like seeing in the store, I was like, oh, they're selling this for $300. I have the bigger version and I have it in the box. You know? Because I've got the super big expensive Transformers that are like this big. And I don't know. It was just kind of a cool flex. Not that I'm ever going to sell them. But like, I think I talked about it in my room tour as well. Like behind me, I have the old Power Rangers Megazord. And basically there was two versions of it back in the day in store, where there was the colored version and then there was like the limited time gold one. And the colored version was always sold out because no kids wanted the like gold one because it's just black and gold. And then funny enough, like I was just curious, so I looked up online and it's like, oh, that toy is worth like $500 right now. I'm not going to sell it because it's mine, but it's just funny how like all of these things that I just casually like got as a kid are like, oh, these are quite valuable. My one and only regret is I had probably a few thousands of dollars worth of like Pokemon cards. Because I had almost all of the original 150, including holographics, except for like Charizard, because he was like too expensive. And like an idiot, I was trying to be really nice, and so I gave the cards to my nephew. My mistake, because I've actually got like a third brother who, as far as I'm concerned, I don't have a third brother. He's estranged and he's kind of a weirdo. And so it was kind of like a oops moment where, you know, I was just trying to be nice growing up and, you know, kind of getting rid of things, not realizing, oh, I should not have given those to him because it's like, I thought I was going to get to know my nephew. I didn't know my third brother was going to be a loser who just, you know, secludes himself and whatever else. So it was just kind of a, that money would have helped us with our mortgage. But whatever, come see, come saw, doesn't really matter. Nothing can be done about it, but it's the one thing in life that irks me. Because I'm pretty good with not having like any regrets about like anything that I've done in my life. Obviously there's things that I wish I didn't do, but at the same time it made me who I am today, so, you know, can't really dissuade it. But yeah, I wish I kept my Pokemon cards. I'll just say that. Then again, it might have been a bad thing because maybe I would have like, you know, maybe I would just keep them in storage right now, or maybe I would have sold them and just made a other financial mistake. Who knows? I'm an idiot when it comes to money. But anyways, who cares? How do I do fast gear crafting skill? You can't really do it fast, unfortunately. You kind of just gotta get the gear crafting boxes. These. And by opening those, you'll end up getting the gear crafting materials that are required for maxing out gear crafting. So you kind of just have to grind dungeons. I would suggest doing the Forbidden Spires biome. Because it's got like the most elite mobs and dungeons and such. So it gives you the most of the gear crafter boxes. So it's kind of the most efficient. I was surprised when you did show your setup with all those toys because they're never in frame. Yeah, that's not my fault. It's just, frankly speaking, the lens on a camera is the most expensive part. So there's no way in hell I could ever get like a better one than the one that I have right now. YouTube's not paying that much anymore, so. You know, hopefully one day, but till then I gotta be more considerate with what I buy. And even then it was stuff that I would normally save for over years and years, and it's not like a mandatory, oh, I need a new lens. It's just, it would be nice because I see like other YouTube channels with their lenses actually showing more of their background and stuff. And I put all this effort into the background and then it's like, oh, it's not a wide lens. Oops. Again, doesn't matter. You have to print, oh, with the 3D printer, you gotta print several parts and then connect them all together. Oh, I see. Yeah, obviously it can't just print all of the moving parts. Let's create a new world, because this is stupid. How did you collect all that loot like that? You mean, how did I use the loot collector? Like, what do you mean? With the loot collector, there's a collect all button that just boink. That's on all versions. That's not a mod. The only thing that my mod is doing is making it so that it'll auto collect everything up to Crystal 4 or Crystal 5 or something. Because otherwise, normally, some items, it won't auto-collect, like crystal gear and such. Basically, the mod just auto-unlocks some stuff that isn't normally... Whoops. Stop getting distracted. Oh, look, guys. Some idiot giving away a bunch of duped stuff. Let me just ignore him. You jumped in the air and all the loot came to you. Oh, that's... Okay. That's just... I have plenty of videos talking about it. Because the game share attack doesn't teach you. Hold the pickup button. And then it just pulls everything nearby. You can also set... Oops, not mods. You can also set in the miscellaneous... Is it miscellaneous? I don't know anything now that I've got this new setup. I don't like this. Ugh. There's an option in the settings somewhere that lets you choose the lowest rarity that you'll auto pick up. So you can set it up so that when you loot grab a whole bunch of items in the area, you can be like, oh, I only want to pick up crystal and up. Kind of thing. It's really handy. It's funny how they didn't end up like touching upon that with the, you know, new tutorial that they added to the game for no reason. Look, Santa's on the roof. Die, Tim Allen. BD Prain's pretty fun though once you get the hang of it. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Pro tip, buy one you have to put together yourself so you know what parts do what. And if one is broken, you know how to fix it. Oh, like a 3D printer? I see. Yeah, I'm not gonna get a 3D printer anyway. I mean, that's cool, but... I just think it's neat. Like 3D printing sounds dope. I don't actually care. That's superfluous. I don't need something like that. I'm saving all my money for the new Nintendo console. Thank you very much. And then eventually I'll have to sell my PS5 or something just because I'm not gonna need it. And then all those games go to waste. Whoa. Or maybe I'll just keep it and throw it to my kid. I don't know. I wish Path of Exile launched on the original date. I'd have 200 hours right now. Don't you hate Path of Exile 2 though, Mystery? You keep saying how bored you are with it. Unless you're saying it's because you're too busy with real life stuff. Yeah, I got to 100 hours before everybody else, and then now I'm not near that at all. Everybody else slowly started to pass me. Just because I got other things to do. Like this. Can you believe this is my job? It sure feels like work. Because once I get the wings, then I can make a video highlighting all of these items before the event is gone, hopefully. And then make shorts about all of them. But I gotta try and remember to do all of that really quickly before the event is gone, because everyone's gonna be too busy. But I gotta tackle the new pack and all this other junk. I printed a Shrek rock. Yeah, that's pretty funny. See, that's what I mean, like, that stuff I like. I think it would be a lot of fun to have, like, a 3D printer when our kid's older. Because otherwise, no way, baby would have stuff like that. What the heck? Look at these broken biomes on the map. Crazy. Yes, I've been busy. I love the game, just got a little complaints that piled up. Yes, me as well. Most of all, it's all pertaining to the end game. I hate maps. I've convinced myself and just allowed myself to say I don't like them. Because you know what I noticed? The second I started a new character and started going through the acts again, I'm in love with the game and I can't stop playing. It's just so refined compared to the maps. I wish that the end game was a progression system similar to just going through the acts at higher difficulties or something. Or honestly, I wish it was more like Diablo 3's end game. I think it would make a lot more sense. But yeah, don't get me started on maps in Path of Exile 2. I just don't think that they matter, or I don't think that they match the game right now. They feel very rushed, and in a lot of ways, it feels like the people that are in love with the end game are people that played Path of Exile 1 because they basically just ported the end game from 1 to 2, which doesn't make any sense in a game that's supposed to be more slow paced, but sure. Let's just cover the whole screen with abilities and make it so that you get one tapped by an ant. Excuse me? Lots of frustration there. Fantastic game otherwise. I'd still recommend it to people. I gotta do my review of the game soon too. I've been getting behind on that kind of stuff. Don't get me started on the endgame proceeds to get started on his own. Oh dude, there's so much more that I could complain about with it. I'll just say, like, there's a reason I've noticed all PoE 1 players love the end game of PoE 2. But for me, not being a fan of PoE 1, but loving PoE 2, I am not a fan of that end game. It just doesn't make any sense. I think another thing too is it's just like how slowly it ramps up. Because it's like you're going through the campaign and you're actually getting like pretty good drop rates and stuff. And then suddenly you get to the end game and then they introduce this skill tree. You guys that play Trove will really understand this because it's very much like Trove's end game design. Where, think about like the rune crafting. You know how we've got like the whole, oh, you have all these things in the skill tree to give you like better drop rates and stuff like that. But until you get to that point, the drop rates are already fine. So it's just kind of like adding something to add something. And that's what Path of Exile's endgame kind of does. Suddenly, all of the drop rates just go boom and get like really, really low for the sake of inflating your playtime because, oh, now you have to grind this skill tree that makes the drop rates the same as everywhere else in the game and eventually better. And it's like, okay, that's not fun. Like, it's funny how much, like, how similar it is to Trove. It's actually nuts. Hey, Fleesa. Hey, Riley. Can you explain what you're actually farming for? I am farming for the event currency, the pristine snowflakes. And hats, of course. Yeah, we'll move on from talking about the PoE endgame stuff. I just wanted to add context to the Trove gamers that, you know, don't play PoE. I'll just say it's very similar to Trove in that it's bad. Whoops, don't do random dungeons. Thousands of hours are, you know, making me go back to old habits. There's a present dungeon. Is that a tree dungeon? Yep. I'm still gonna play PoE today, so help me. But I want to get this stupid event done. Because I don't know if I'll get another chance to stream throughout the week. Inventory full. Great. Oh. Crap. I think that's a dupe. Yeah, it is. Dang it. Still wish Trove had a fragment system, man. Like, you should be able to, you know, loot collect stuff and then eventually just craft it into the item you want. Yeah, later, Mystery. Have a good one, man. I wonder what my pristine is at right now. I should double check. Should have made a decent dent in it, but if I look too quickly, then I might get discouraged. Because it'd be like, oh, I'm nowhere near it. Look, Santa on the roof again. That's okay. I'll check after I'm done with this world. Kind of getting to the edge of it anyway. Dude, I still wish water physics was better in this game. Old school Trove gamers will remember when they talked about swimming being added to the game, and it was actually kind of exciting. Do you need the Rampage beacon badge? No, I did the Rampage. I think, let me see, I'm curious. Which badges am I missing? I don't think I'm missing any dragons. No social. Oh, I am missing Rampage badge. Wait, really? Huh. I totally thought I got those. All right, yeah, sure, invite me, Lion. Jeez. I mean, it doesn't matter that much, but because nobody does rampages anymore. Ah. Oh. Dang it, dude. So I just got two presents in rapid succession. And they were both the same. Wait. Was it the same? Hold on. Nope. This was a different one. It just looked the exact same as this one. Okay. Okay, good. Good thing I caught that, because, yeah, it... Slightly different color. Okay, so we got 4 hats. 4 out of 5 hats. Nice. That was close. Now I can get that buff as well. Kill, 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 kill! Thank you, Lion. Also, Lion, what's all this crap on the right side of my screen, by the way, where I keep seeing, like, it's almost like people logging in and logging out? Like with the redesign info? Is that a debug menu? Or is that, like, actually, like... I don't know, I just keep seeing these messages every now and then. It is logging in and out. Oh, is it like people on my friends list? Yeah, no, it's just the logging in and out probably. That's what I meant. Yeah, if there's a way to disable that, that would be great, because I find it really annoying. My message disappeared. Oh, what else is new with YouTube chat? Yeah, sure, Lion. I'd appreciate that if you can figure it out. Thank you. That or you could just tell me the config command to add to it. But either way. Okay, sick. Thanks for that. Oh, I actually did complete the Rampage challenge. Oh, never mind. That was because a Rampage was going on. Right. That wasn't a badge. All right, let's see where we're at for the stupid pristine snow. Oh my god. I hope I don't have to farm this for another hour, bro. Ugh. What were we at earlier? I think we were at 1.4K after we got like the badge. So depending on my luck, yeah, this would probably take another hour. 30 minutes to an hour. Well, we'll keep at it for now. Worst case, I might stop the stream and grind the rest off camera and then just show you guys the results with the wings and stuff in its own dedicated video. Because if I'm being honest, I really want to play Path of Exile. Oh, you already figured it out, Lion? Nice. Yeah. I'm not gonna add it right now anyway, so no rush. Hey, Senda. I'm doing good. How you doing? Just suffering on this event. Not that bad, but I can't imagine, like, bro, the amount of these that I would have to do if Lion didn't give me a bunch of these mounts. Like, ugh, gross. Let's get that on my hotbar. Oh, another another present dungeon. I don't think I need to go for the 5th hat anymore, if I'm being honest. I should probably just focus on the tree dungeons now, but they're just so uncommon as well that I don't know if I can justify it. Because it just kind of keeps going and going and... Oops, bumped my mic. Like I've had it before where I'm going out of my way to actively search for the trees and it just is so discouraging because you can just not find them. Like right now. Hoo-hoo. There's so many little things that could help with this. Like if the snowmen actually gave the proper resource too, like that'd be helpful. Oh my god, stop. Or if these random dudes gave me the pristine snow, like everything just should. Dumb that they don't. How much of the pristine snow are we actually getting? 32 per, okay, so it's not that bad. So maybe we'll push it and just try to get it maxed out. My messages keep disappearing. Yes. Yeah, just think of like what word are you using that stupid YouTube filter thinks is bad? Otherwise, worst case, you could just hop over on Twitch because it doesn't block your messages. And if it does, it at least tells me. Because otherwise, yes, I know. It's bad. The dumb thing is that the auto mod, like, I don't even think it tells you guys, right? Like, it shows your message for you, but nobody else can see it. And then it doesn't even give you a warning. Like, it's so dumb. Hello? Alright, let's see. Someone's already going south, so... And it looks like it's actually a bunch of bots. Night bot pile. Free dungeon, where are you? One of the mounts dropped from a dungeon, so I guess there's that. Yep. You can get the wings too. Hello? What the hell? That was weird. Like you can get all the mounts and all the wings and stuff. Like the event's pretty good in terms of, oh, there's a lot of things that you can farm out of it to, you know, sell and whatever. The wings will at least be valuable. But is it a heck bug event? Nah. Heck bug event is very similar, but at least it's like, oh, I'm getting really cool stuff. Maybe I'd get lucky and could actually get one of the big boy items to drop. Oh, there's another hat. Not the one that I need, though. Yeah, Forbidden Spires definitely seems to be the most common for these trees. It's just the best biome, man. In terms of RNG. What can I say? Don't know why. Stop. Thank you. Also, I like this little dragon. I mean, I like the tree dungeons in general. They're really nice. Yeah, I kind of want to go for the hats, but I don't know if I should. I think it's just adding to my total playtime at this point. Because unless I get like super lucky and get like the last hat. Well, let's loot collect some stuff. I don't know if that's new. I think that's one of the ones that I already have. Yes, it is. So I actually got 2 more hats just there, but they were ones I already had again. Getting pretty good with the hat drops, but too bad they weren't tradable or something. Got 300 hats from 3K dungeons. Nice. So that's what is that? One hat every 100 dungeons? Pretty bad. But it is RNG, it's very random. Problem is just trying to find like the other hats, like there's too many, like I need a specific one, so it's a 1 in 5 chance, which, ew. I was doing all dungeons. Oh. Yeah. You mean like you did 3K dungeons in general, not all Christmas themed Snowfest dungeons. Because then, yeah, that doesn't really equal out. Yeah, I'm just not gonna bother with those dungeons right now. Let's just do the tree dungeons. Yeah, just 3K of any dungeon. Okay. Then I don't think we can take an average from that, because they only drop out of the present dungeons, right? I mean, I kind of want the 5th hat just for the sake of the video, but I know I'm not gonna get it. Yeah, alright. Let's make an executive decision right now and not bother with presents anymore. I wish Trove had a bigger development team. Yeah, me too. It is too bad that it's kind of just on maintenance mode. If you just had a screenshot of the final hat, Lion, but frankly speaking, like I can just talk about the 5th hat and I think that'll be enough for anybody. It's not like I have to show them all. It's just kind of a, maybe it'd be nice. I don't know. There you are. Now, the question that I gotta see. Pristine snow. 270. So we're getting 289 an hour, if I'm reading that correctly. I don't know how the info tracker shows. Oh, did I miss the chest? Okay, that's why I didn't get the middle. I had a feeling. Yeah, I noticed. I was like, where's my pristine? Thanks for that. So is it saying that I'm getting 305 an hour or 1607 an hour? Because if it's 305, then that's pretty gross. That means it's pretty slow. But I guess it's going to constantly adjust as I'm starting to farm these specific dungeons only. Yeah, it's weird YouTube was deleting that message for you, Mimo. I don't know why. YouTube hates Trove, I guess. The last number is the item per hour. Okay, then what's the left number? But yeah, that means we're making plenty of time. Okay, new world. Yeah, see those numbers you just put, Lion? I don't know what that means. Like, that's what I mean. Like, what's the left number? Like, 30 is obviously what I just got. But then what's the 534? Oh, okay. So the 534 is how much I've gotten within the hour, and then the other number is how much I'll get within a total hour if I keep up at that speed. Okay, that makes sense. That's pretty handy, actually. The other item per hour tracker was probably the same, but just with the way that the text was set up, I understood it better. There we go. Also, hey, Pooty. Yeah, once again, guys, any lurkers, we're multi-streaming. Oh, Santa's on the roof again. Take that, Santa. Pristine snow, 50. Does it reset per world that you're in then? I guess so. Because now it's like, what? Now it's just back to 0. Guess that makes sense. Hey Harry, best way to get PR? I have other videos that go into it in more detail, but off the top of my head, dragons, gems, gear, ring, mastery can give you a bit of PR, but it's not as important. Geode mastery is really good for your light, but that's not necessarily important to your PR. Main thing I'd say is get your character max level first so you can equip all your gems, because that'll make a huge difference. Yeah, I see. It must reset per world. I guess that makes sense. But that's kind of weird that it doesn't track it from one world to another if it's supposed to be a total per hour. Best way to level up? Quite a few of you guys keep asking about this. You know what? I'll write that down as like an updated guide that I could do, because otherwise my old guides should still be mostly relevant, but honestly, just focusing on XP day as the primary, and then otherwise you can just stay in the Uber world with the recommended level. And then otherwise the world quest when you go into the world will give you a chunk of XP. Delves can give you a chunk of XP because each delve counts as like 3 or 4 big dungeons. Ships when you get to Sundered Uplands can be really good. For the most part, I just grind dungeons myself, but it's not necessarily the most efficient. Are dungeons on XP day the best? Not when compared to delves, because delves are so boring that I don't want to farm them. But in my experience, the best XP you can get like on an XP day would be the geode surface. You know how there's the quest to complete a bunch of 5 stars? That gives you a huge chunk of XP, so finish all of those before you go into the delves. And then otherwise the delves themselves, you'll get like XP for completing the objective, XP for fighting the boss, XP for going to the next floor or something. Like it's quite a big chunk that you get. It's just delve sucks, so. But if you're still new to the game, maybe you won't hate delves as much as everybody else. Also, my god. Tree dungeon, please. You know what? Let's go to the hub and see where we're at. See how much we gotta grind. We should be pretty close. Oh, really close. Okay. Hopefully this creates a new world. Yeah, so we might be able to do this under an hour, which would be nice. Hey Zoe, thanks for having a Star Wars Fallen Order. Wait, what? That's a throwback. How did I help? Unless you just watched my playthrough at a spot you got stuck at or something. Yeah, not even Jedi Survivor, Fallen Order. Wow. That's a long time ago. Hey, Venomous. With the walkthrough? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a throwback, but glad to help. Yeah, please give me a remaster of Jedi Academy and Jedi Outcast, please. Are you on PlayStation? No. I don't play Trove on console anymore. I did just for the sake of, you know, satiating the fans, and then I just moved back to PC because it was too much to manage that many versions of the game. I just try to make sure that my guides and whatever are relevant to console, which we're all on the same version right now anyway. Excuse me, that was not higher jump height. Cosmic Dragon buff didn't apply? Broken game? Oh, and then, sorry, for XP as well, I forgot to mention 5-star ships in Sundered Uplands. If you have a group doing them, it can be some of the most efficient. Especially because of how lazy you can be. Oh no, Mimo! Now all your messages are getting deleted. Yeah, pranked. Pranked. I've been destroying all your messages. Kidding. The 5-star ships are basically in that green biome on the right that has the skull icon. Basically Sundered Uplands right here. There's these 5-star dungeons. And there's 2 versions of them. There's one that's like a big tower, which is pretty efficient to farm solo. And then there's kind of the much smaller, like chunkier one. And that's the one that people call a ship. And the point being is if you end up having a big group of players, like just basically having one person at each of the different dungeon altars or whatever, you can just focus on like one thing or just chill in the center of the dungeon while everyone keeps completing it and you just rake in the XP. I don't know what I know there is an in-game chat people use for that kind of stuff, but I don't use the in-game chat barely, so I don't know what it is. Maybe ships? I don't know. Oh. Oh, it is ship, really. / join ship. Because yes, there are chats that players make. Or rather, you just join the chat and then all the other players are in there. I know there's one for delves as well. And if I cared, I should really get involved with all that stuff, especially if I wanted Mystic, because I can't solo it. But it's like, honestly, any excuse to not do any more delves. Like, I'm done. I'm so done with delves. Oh, Lord. Oof. I gotta go to the gym today. Slowly working on that next gym video. Very slowly. It'll get there. Look, Santa's still on the roof. But he's not actually part of the bosses. Wait, what? Oh. I do still have all my buffs, right? Yes, I do. They are wearing out, but we should be able to finish this before then. Oh, Delve is the Delve chat, not Delves. Okay. If you want a group for Mystic, I know a guy who can host for you. When I think to the thousands of Delves that I would have to do, it's not very exciting, Lion. And the main thing is, as I've stated before, like I kind of just log in at random times, and it's like I need to be able to just go the second I log in, which is the reason why I don't usually do group stuff anymore, because it's a lot more time sensitive. And if I'm being honest, I don't really care about Mystic that much. I'll just wait till I can forge it. Like, if it was like I only had to do a handful of delves, okay, sure. But the fact that I would have to do like thousands of delves is just like, ugh. If I could just do lower tiered and just get less resources, that would be nice. Is that a proper dungeon? A 3-star? No. Oh, this is though. What's the best way to get lunar souls? Unfortunately, there is no best way. They got migrated out of the Shadow Tower into the Delves. And they're still time gated. You can still only get like X amount per week. You think we got enough? I think we might secretly already have enough. I'm gonna keep going though. For a little bit here. Just because we got in our Forbidden Spires anyway. He's on the roof again. Kill him. Intruder. Get off my roof. They should do something special for Shadow Tower. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Shadow Towers are still in the game. It's like PvP is still technically in the game, but it doesn't actually serve a purpose anymore. Disappointing, man. Like, I wish that the devs would not do that, because it's like they keep making their old content obsolete, which to me just makes no sense as far as like a workflow. Because it's like you're putting all of this work and effort into a mechanic that is arguably worse than the existing one. And then you just like force all of those mechanics into the new area. So it's just like, so you just made all of this work worthless. Rather than, you know, it would have been so much easier. Like think about Delves, man. Think about like how complex it is. How it has to be like infinite dungeons and all the floors and stuff like that. Why? Why did they design Delves from the ground up instead of just taking Shadow Towers and adding those mechanics into it? It would have cut the workflow in half. Like, I don't get it sometimes, man. Like, and then everyone would have been a lot happier too, because, you know, we've always talked about this on stream about how, like, imagine the Delves, but it's an infinite Shadow Tower. Everyone would be so much happier with it. And it just would have made so much more sense for development time, like for the pipeline, to just be like, okay, so we already have all the dungeons worked out. Now we just gotta figure out how to make Shadow Towers infinite. And that's so much easier, I think, than designing all of those stupid caves that nobody likes. But no. Now, arguably, they did have the infrastructure for those caves because of the stupid Geode Caves update that nobody asked for in the first place, let's be real. And nobody likes. I don't care who you are. There's so many mechanics in Trove, like, as much as I love and adore this game, there's so many mechanics that just are one and dones, where once you're done with them, they have no depth to them, so you never want to go back. That's my biggest problem with so many of the things that they add to the game, because it's just like, oh, okay, you know, parasitic design, as we've said before. Something that's added into the game, you are forced to grind it, and only it, like Longshade. Terrible, terrible concept. Absolutely hate it. It should be the biome that just has all sorts of 5-star dungeons and all of the resources are gotten out of all of the dungeons. But because it's only out of one specific dungeon, and it's not even like a 5-star ship, it's not an infinite dungeon, they couldn't even bother to do that. It's just an old school 5-star one and done dungeon because, haha, what is game design? Like, the game's already got all these great features. All they gotta do is just build on top of them. But they don't. They keep going backwards. And it's frustrating. Here we go, boys. Yay. Did that just auto unlock? I guess it did. All right, were these worth it? Ah! You know what? At least they're unique. I honestly expected them to look like crap. Like, I don't think I'll ever use them. Oh, but it is a mistletoe, so everyone under here has to kiss me. So that's kind of funny. Anyways, I'm gonna go stream PoE 2. Thanks for coming out, guys. Appreciate it. Love you. Hope you had